Here's a case study of an account that we started managing a few months ago, which was previously managed by one of the leading big ticket Amazon consultancies who was doing a decent job. But the client, after speaking with us and having the initial consultation, they were interested in our mix of proprietary processes, our data driven approach, and the potential upside that we could produce for their account. So after signing on with us, um, this graph represents the results. So we can see in the earlier portion of the graph that if we're looking at the blue line represents the sales, the PPC sales generated on a daily basis. And the green line represents, so every dot on the green line represents the ACOS for that day. So if we were to focus our attention on the blue line, so we can see that the sales were so that the PPC campaigns were generating anywhere from 3,000, 3,500 to 4,000 to $5,000 a day. So it ranged between 4,000 to $5,000 a day. Now, if we fast forward and go look at the end of the graph, then we see sales figures generated by the PPC campaigns on the order of 10,000 a day, 12,000 a day, sometimes 15,000, and even north of 15,000 a day. Here we see $17,000 being generated on February 15th. The other thing that we're seeing is that we're seeing fluctuations in the ACOS percentage. Now, the ACOS, for those who don't know, ACOS stands for the advertised cost of sale. Now, the client initially wanted us to maintain a level of aggressiveness with their Amazon PPC campaigns. And then, as you can see, during right around the start of the new year, the client was interested in striving more for profitability. Okay. So, taking on this account, we see ACOS levels of 12%, 11%, and it certainly did increase to the 15% level. And then through the holiday season, we see the ACOS levels peak at 25% and even to the 30% levels. Okay. Now, now once the new year started, we see ACOS not only get slashed, but even through the tail end of January and going into February, we're seeing ACOS figures of 10%, 9%, and down here even bottoming out at 8.43%. Okay. Now, another thing I want to point out is through the holiday season, if we were to look at around here, we see that the daily sales figure that are generated through the PPC campaigns are on the order of $8,500. And here after Cyber Monday, we see it normalize at around the $6,000 to the $7,000 level, which is definitely anywhere from a 30% to a 50% increase from the levels we were seeing back in the second half of September. But as you can also see, sales did definitely increase. Now, this product is a product where it's not severely affected from post-holiday blues. So we were able to carry that momentum after the holidays and through the new year and really just take advantage of the momentum that the campaigns were generating, and increasing campaign budgets and just continuing to optimize and tune the most the highest yielding keywords while paring down the worst performing keywords, and allow the account owner to enjoy this level of success. So if you have any questions about this case study, if you have any questions about the services that we provide, feel free to contact us. But I hope you were able to see that with our proprietary processes and our data-driven viewpoints that we can produce results like this. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you soon. This is a different view of the same account, but what we're seeing here is the impressions and clicks that the Amazon PPC campaigns were generating over time. Now, in the earlier part of this graph, we can see that the number of impressions generated on a daily basis was around 90,000 to 100,000 impressions per day. Now, if we go to the end of the graph, we see that that number has doubled. In some cases, is even tripled. Okay. Now, for PPC clicks, we see that early on that the number of clicks that this account has generated um, through the PPC campaigns was around 500 or so. And towards the end of the graph, we see that that has increased to about 1,000 or north of 1,000. So we've roughly doubled the number of clicks through the PPC campaigns as we've been tuning and optimizing them.